Aquarius. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Erin Missalette, and you're watching Mystic Missalette's Tarot and Astrology. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. This is your general horoscope for September 2020, and this only applies if your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus birth chart placement land in Aquarius. So if you're looking for a personal reading, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and look at that description box below. And if you would this month, do me a solid and click all the links below. These videos are out there for you guys as free content. I do them because I love you and I love to do what I do. So if you would just click below and see all the things that your girl does, that would be much appreciated. Thank you, Aquarius. So let's get to your stars. Alrighty, Aquarius. So on the 2nd of the month, we have a full moon in Pisces, and Pisces is your second house. This full moon is also joining Neptune in the same house. So something could come to head in your finances. The second house is all about things that you value. And so finances is a major issue on your mind at the beginning of September. You'll be making some changes, or something could come to fruition, something that you've been working on, maybe something that you invested in. Now you see the fullness of that investment, or at least some results coming in. You'll see it at this time, maybe royalties come in. This is a good time to have faith. Change your thoughts about money, because your fears can be heightened. So the moon is always about shining the light on things that you didn't see before. So some fears could come to the forefront about how you value yourself, how you value money. So I wrote here that you should work on some affirmations on valuing yourself. Some affirmations that I use when I think about money is: everything I do prospers me, money flows to me and through me. Everything I do prospers me, everyone I know prospers me. Clients flow to me all the time. It's like whatever your situation is, that's what you need to be saying. And there's, like I said, there's affirmations out there. You can Google them. I also wrote that this would be a good time to read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, just so that you can change your mindset. You have to learn a money mindset at this time if you aren't already there. So say you're still thinking about what you value, thinking about what you want, you have to learn a money mindset. And once you learn your money mindset and train your brain to always be thinking these things, then money will flow to you easily, And if you don't trust me, just try it for 30 days and then come back and write in the comments what was going on. Also, it will help me out if you guys like the video. So if you're watching it, please like the video. I'm a new channel and I am doing everything that I can to put the message out there, but apparently likes and subscribes really, really help your channel. So that would really help me out if you guys would like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Alrighty, on the 6th of the month, we've got Mercury going into Libra, which Libra is your 9th house. So the 9th house is about your higher mind, your higher education, spiritual awakenings, foreign people, things happening on a global scale. So this is a good time for studying, reading, learning, mastering any skills and talents, bringing them to a higher level. So maybe you're skilled in something and now you're like, all right, I'm going to take this class and bring my skill to a higher level, or I'm just going to work on it. Like if you're a dancer or a singer, it's like you're going to work on some new techniques and bring your voice or bring your dancing to the next level. Also, you'll be searching for purpose at this time. So you could be doing some soul searching, like, why am I here? What is my meaning? What is my purpose? And if you're doing that at this time, then you're the one that I'm talking about having a spiritual awakening. So you might start to write your beliefs down, because that's how you dispel negative beliefs, is you'll write down everything that you believe. And then you can look at it and say, well, why is that true for me? Like what else could I believe instead of that? And then you write down a better belief. It really is that simple. And then you just start to practice those beliefs. Like, what do you believe? Also, it's a good time to share your beliefs. If you feel really strongly about something right now, Aquarius, this is the time to start creating videos. Maybe you want to start a podcast, or however you can get yourself and your message out there. You really want to do it this month. You really want to start. Okay. On the 7th of the month, we have Venus going into Leo, and Leo is your 7th house, okay, Aquarius? And so your 7th house is a partnership. So this is right directly across from you. And Venus is really happy in the 7th house because she rules relationships and love and beauty. So this could be a time where somebody comes into your life where you're going to feel like, oh my God, it was meant to be, like you're my soulmate. It could be a twin flame or a karmic relationship, but you'll have to use your own discernment at this time. Like, I know that a lot of people feel like, oh, when a soulmate is going to come in, it's just somebody that's going to come into your life and stay forever. And that may or may not be true. Like, if you're not ready, and if there's lessons that you need to learn, then a soulmate can come in so that you can have that spiritual awakening to learn the lessons that you need. But if the right person comes in at the right time and the stars align, I've seen love at first sight. I've seen people stay together for years after meeting that very first day. So I am a believer in love. That's that Jodeci song. Do you believe in love and the promise that it gives? It's all what you believe. That's what is going to come into your life right now, Aquarius. All right. I also have, this could be a friend, a lover, a business partnership. So it's partnerships of all kinds. And Venus is going to bless this area of your life. So it brings a lot of harmony to your relationships. You'll find joy interacting with other people at this time. And you may even be more charming and attractive and more magnetic. Like, people are just coming up to you like, hey, and you're like, hey. Aquarius, air sign, fellow air sign. I need an Aquarius in my life. Actually, I have one. Anywho, okay, what else did I write? Keep your thoughts and feelings on what you want. Like I was saying, it's about the mindset. So you're learning a mindset about love and a mindset about what do you value. So only think about what you want. Like, if you've been hurt in the past, this is a good time to let that go and start to formulate in your mind, visualize what type of friends and relationships, business partners, clients, customers, what type of people do you want coming in your life? Because even though you don't think you can control that, you really, really can. And sorry, there's a fly flying around, so if you see me going crazy, I hate insects. So on the 9th of the month, we've got Mars going retrograde in Aries, and Aries is your 3rd house. So this is not a good time to start anything new, just because Mars is an action planet, so wherever it's at is where we'll want to take action. But since it's going retrograde, you'll feel like you can't act. It's like you'll try to do something and you'll feel like you got to go backwards because you can't act. So it's not a good time to start a new project, a new negotiation, a new contract, a new deal. You'll even run into disputes and arguments and conflicts, so these things will not go in your favor. So this is just a good time to pull back and relax, have less stress, work on minimizing the stress in your life, because the 3rd house is all about mental energy and communication. So right now your mind might be a little bit crazy, Aquarius, with the thoughts and the thinking. So that's why I say you have to reel it in and start to train your mind to think the thoughts that you wanted to think, because the brain is a muscle just like any other part of our body, like the heart, the lungs. All these muscles can be trained. And so you train your brain how to think about situations, how to think about what you really want in this life, because the only person you can control is you, your own thoughts and feelings. So you'll be relearning at this time. You might even be retraining or going back to something that you used to enjoy. People will be around you more. You'll notice that this is a good time to connect with old friends or colleagues, co-workers, siblings, neighbors, just people in your community because are around you all the time, because that's what the 3rd house rules. Also, this is a good time to start thinking about the kind of people you want in your life. Like I just say, your affirmations. And it's not a good time for action. Instead, this is a good time for planning. Write everything down. What do you want to do in the next 6 months to a year? What do you want to do in the next 5 years? What do you want to do in the next 10 years? Like, this is a good time to formulate a plan in your mind, Aquarius, okay? Also, I wrote meditation, yoga, journaling, and enjoying time in nature would be really good for you at this time. So on the 17th of the month, we've got a new moon in Virgo, and Virgo is the 8th house. And so the 8th house is here with the sun. So this is going to be new beginnings in your finances. You're going to see some new opportunities, like a partner might come in, somebody that you can be intimate with, because the 8th house rules deep intimacy, debts. You might even be questioning your values at this time. There could be some changes going on. The 8th house is a deep house. It rules so many things like your debts, your taxes, sex, death, like so many things, inheritances, just other people's money. So money coming in through loans, grants, that type of thing. So this is a new beginning at this time. So maybe you're thinking about applying for a grant. Do it, Aquarius. Apply for that grant, okay? On the 23rd of the month, the sun goes into Libra, which is also your ninth house. It's joining Mercury there. So this is a great time for you to travel, or thinking about travel, like maybe travel in your mind, like maybe start looking up exotic places. I don't know, like Bora Bora, Tahiti, something like that. There's people that go to these places and make high quality videos to where it seems like you're there too. You just have to look them up on YouTube, and you can take a virtual trip if you need to. Mercury here also rules your mind, so you'll be thinking about learning something new. Like I said, even with the Mercury energy, you were thinking about learning, studying. Same thing here. Where do you want to go? What do you want to learn? Are you ready to learn something new? Is it time to sharpen your skills, sharpen your sword, which is your mind and your tongue? Is it time for that? So on the 28th of the month, we got Mercury going into Scorpio, which Scorpio rules your 10th house. So 10th house is the top of your chart. It basically rules your career, how you want to be seen in the world, like your highest honor, basically. How do people see you? What do people know you as? And so with Mercury here, this is a good time to start sharing your opinions and your views about things, because people will want to hear what you have to say. But this is not a good time to stay quiet. So if you're sitting in the corner trying to be a hermit, Aquarius, this is not that time. It's time for you to share what you need to say. You guys are like a bit quirky, and you always have really good opinions, though. Like every Aquarius that I know, it's like they think about things differently than anybody else I've ever experienced. So if you have an Aquarius, Aquarius, this is your video, so make sure that you speak out this month, okay? We really need you as a collective, and that's what I wrote. So get ready to share your opinion. We need it. We need it. And also, I wanted to give you a little bit more information on the Mars retrograde. This is from Lada. She goes by Astrolada on YouTube. I've been watching Lada since like the inception of YouTube. She's been doing astrology videos forever. She's one of my favorite astrologers. So thank you, Lada. I watched her specialized videos this month for each sign regarding how Mars retrograde would affect you for the next 2 months, because it will be retrograde from September 9th through November 13th. And so this is what Lada had to say for Aquarius, okay? The third house is the house of difficult things, and it's the best place for Mars to retrograde. So it's very rare, and it may not happen for some of us. So use this time, Aquarius. It says Mars is the soldier that likes to deal with difficulties. So this is a good time for Mars to be in this house. So it's going to feel hard at the beginning, but will eventually strengthen your courage, your tenacity, and training will strengthen your willpower. So you'll be triggered by a challenge or a crisis, but you'll be able to think deeply, learn a new skill, and create less stress in your life. And it also says you may create something great, like a self-made business, or you get some people together in the community and create a community group of people, that entrepreneurs or whatever. But in some way, this time is going to be great for you, Aquarius. So kudos, lucky you. Use this time. It's going to feel hard at first, because Lada said that you have to put in 3 times more effort. But once that effort is put in at the end of the retrograde, you'll see 3 times more of the results than you normally would have seen. And that's where it all begins to pay off. So kudos to you, Aquarius. So that's your stars. I want to get into your rune really quick. So if you don't know what the runes are, this is the Book of Runes. Can you see it? I know my light is kind of bright. So this is the Book of Runes by Ralph Bloom. And the runes are an ancient Anglo-Saxon form of divination. And they're just these little bones basically in a bag. And so basically I'm going to do a yes or no question for you, Aquarius. And I'm also going to pull a rune and give you that message. So if you want to pause the video, go ahead and do so. Think of a yes or no question. And then pause the video. And then I will go ahead and pull the rune and tell you what your answer is and also give you the room message. So tell me what Aquarius needs to know for September of 2020. Aquarius, my Aquarius friends, the right room will stick to my finger like glue. What do I need to know? I try to do them to where they don't make a lot of noise because the noise doesn't sound good on my camera. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right, it seems like I have two rooms, so let's see which one's going to stay. This one's staying. All right, Aquarius, so we've got, I think this is upside down for you, Aquarius, so I think your answer is going to be no, but let's check. Let's just double check the rooms. Alrighty, so this is signals and it is reversed. So signals, maybe the signs are cautioning you. Let's see, that's what it looks like a upside down F. So let's see, signals is on page 96 and it is coming in reverse. So it says, you may be concerned over what appears to be failed communication, lack of clarity, or awareness either in your past history or in a present situation. A sense of futility, of wasted motion may overwhelm you. Remember, however, that what is happening is timely to your process. If the well is clogged, this is a moment for cleaning out the old. Reversed, and Susan's saying, consider the uses of adversity. So maybe whatever's going on in your life, like I said, it looks hard at first, but you've got Mars on your side to get you through. Mars is a soldier, so that's making you a soldier. And whatever you have to get through, even if it's lack of clarity, you're not clear where you're going, your past or your present is not clear and certain, continue to move forward, continue to plan your way. Like I said, with Mars going retrograde, you're going to have to plan. You're not going to be able to use your willpower and your brute strength and your action to get things. You're going to have to be strategic, make a strategy, make a plan, and work that plan every day. And then by the end of that retrograde, you'll see results. So right now, your answer is no, Aquarius. Just wanted to reiterate that. But no doesn't mean it's going to be no forever, but it's for no right now, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your cards. And for you guys, I think I'm going to use, the Melanated Tarot. It's in my little sparkly bag because it came in a little box and the box was not as sturdy. So these are the Melanated Tarot. They are by Ubria Tronsby and Julia Goolsby. So I just got this deck. I really like it. It represents melanated people, let's just say that. And I like that because when it comes to these different archetypes, which also the writer put that on the box, when it comes to these archetypes, representation is very important. So I do use a lot of tarot cards on my channel because I like to see what different messages are out there, and I'm also creating a deck. So Aquarius, what messages do you need to know for September 2020? Aquarius, what messages do I need to know for September 2020 for Aquarius? Something flip, but I'm going to pull. Let's see, Aquarius. It was the Hierophant, so let's see if it comes back out. Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius. Alrighty, so under the deck, we've got the World. So I'm trying to get the glare off of it from my ring light, but we've got the World. So things could be ending, cycles could be ending, new cycles could be beginning. You could be dealing with a fixed sign. You are a fixed sign, so Aquarius, you're represented on this card. So this could totally represent you, a Leo, a Taurus, or a Scorpio. So this could be, like I said, you starting a new cycle, you going for what you want, you seeing the world differently because now you know you can create what you want in your world, right? So your first card coming out is the Sun. Look at that. So cute. I know my ring light is a little bit annoying, but so the Sun is there showing me that you have some happiness and joy in your life this month. That's awesome. Like I said, with the love or with the energy being in your seventh house, it's just like you're gonna be the light, Aquarius, and you need to be the light. I think you need that. So crossing you, we've got the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles reverse is coming in like this. So you might be feeling a loss of money or a lack of money or a lack of knowledge, like there's something that you don't know that you need to know. And so you're working on that knowledge, you're studying right now, you're relearning a skill. And that could totally be, you're happy about it though. It's like there's something you don't know, but you're happily learning this. You're happily going about doing it with joy. You got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of your reading. I know, sorry guys. It's my ring light. So you got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of your reading, and the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. So somebody could be giving you something, you could be giving somebody something, but mainly this could be a gift. Like you are the gift this month, Aquarius. So you, like I said, you may be on the receiving end of something really wonderful. All right. It could be money, it could be something of value to you, but in the past, you were dealing with the Five of Pentacles energy. So somebody could have been felt left out in the cold, or somebody could have just been losing faith in a situation, or just feeling down and out about a situation, like something wasn't working in the past and you had to leave. And the way that you left, maybe you had to lose everything and leave everything, or somebody did that to you, you know, or you put somebody out and they had to lose everything. But at the top of your reading, the reason why it's all happening is the High Priestess. So this is you using your intuition, Aquarius. This is using your intuition to manifest the things that you want in your life. Like there's something you already know. Like you already have the secret sauce, you know. Like that's why I said you need to share your ideas this month, because for some reason with this it looks like you've been keeping it to yourself, but we need that knowledge. We need you to share your knowledge and your views this month. All right, Aquarius. And it could be that you're dealing with a Pisces. You could also be dealing with a Leo with the Sun card here. But like I said, if you're dealing with a Pisces, this person is very secretive, but there's something you already know about them. It's like they don't have to tell you. You already know about it. And you use your intuition to discern about people, which has always been really good for you, Aquarius. Alrighty. And so, wow. In the future position, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which the Wheel of Fortune also represents the fixed signs of the world that was on the bottom of the deck. So that represents you, Aquarius. This is the Fortune card. This is things changing for the better in your favor. Like if you've been feeling down and out like this past five of Pentacles energy, your luck and your fortune is definitely about to change from this point on, especially with the Sun in this. It's like shining the light on the things that you already know to get you this new change in your life. Like you probably have a talent or a skill that you're almost there with. And all you got to do is work on it a little bit more and you're going to make it into a money making machine. Alrighty. So this is how you see things right now, Aquarius. Oh my God, you must be really, really happy, Aquarius. You got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about family and stability and all that. It's like abundance, prosperity. It's like you're seeing things as this is what you want. You're not going to stop till you have it, or you already have that. You're feeling happy and abundant. You got the Sun card here in your present energy, which is letting me know you're happy. And the way that you're seeing things right now is family, like roots, like wherever you're at and whatever you're doing, it is for you. That's how I feel with this energy coming through. And how people see you is the Eight of Wands. So somebody wants to communicate with you, or they're waiting for you to communicate with them, or they see you as just moving fast, having swift action, doing what you're doing and doing it fast. Like all of a sudden things just change for you because the Wheel of Fortune, all of a sudden you went from the bottom to the top. Like that's just how it happens. That's just how it happens. And the Wheel of Fortune can also represent a reversal in fortune, but it didn't come out reverse. And I usually don't read reverse cards, so let's not even go there. I do read reverse cards, but not like that. You know, so I'm looking at it as you came from this place of poverty and feeling broken down and raggedy and loss of faith in people, loss of faith in situations. And now you're feeling like your life has changed for the better. Things are changing for the better, and you know it and you feel it. And you know it because the high priestess is here, and you feel it because the sun is here. It's just like a different energy about you, Aquarius. And what you really want in your hopes and fears is the Page of Cups. So this could be a child. You could probably want to get somebody pregnant, or somebody wants to get you pregnant. Or this could be just that new invitation of love, a new feeling, a new romantic feeling, just something new coming in and fresh. An invitation even just to go out on a date, like a romantic invitation. But you want something new and fresh. So the possible outcome card is the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands represents a fire energy. So this could be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And like I said, Leo is pretty prominent in your chart, and also water signs, so Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. But with the Page of Wands here, this is you getting fired up about something new that's a business enterprise. It's like I said, if you've been thinking, you're going to be using this time to really think deeply on how you can change your skills into money-making machines. And so this is the page, learning new things, sharpening his skills, being fired up and excited about it. So bravo to you, Aries. Like, the new things are coming in. Like, whatever energy is clearing out was old and is the past, and I think you need to let it go. And with the high priestess already being here too, it's just like, deal with your fears. You know, let fears go. Don't let fears dictate where you're going. Alrighty, so let's get into the Who Loves You Baby segment of the reading. I just want to put these cards away. So for the Who Loves You Baby segment, I'm going to be using the mini Sexual Magic Tarot. I know you can't see it because of the glare. Sexual Magic Tarot Mini. I used to have the other deck, but I like this one better. It's compact, it's easy to carry, and they're easy to shuffle. So let's see who is loving on my Aquarius for the month of September 2020. Aquarius. Like, what happened to the music? Can you guys even hear it? All right, I'm sorry, I have to shuffle them a little bit. Aquarius, September 2020. Who is loving on my Aquarius for September 2020? Aquarius, who is loving you, baby? Who is loving on my Aquarius for September 2020? Okay, I got 3 cards already, so let's go with that. All right, the first card out is the Queen of Swords. So, air sign, just like yourself, Aquarius. So this could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I hate that I can't get it without the glare, guys. But all I can do is, yeah, it's definitely a bad glare. Okay, there we go. There we go. She's on there without the glare. So as you can see, the Queen of Swords has been hurt so many times before. The Queen of Swords don't play no games with her heart. So if you guys are loving another air sign like yourselves, yeah, kudos. But yeah, the Queen of Swords can sometimes be cold and detached. And so you just have to know that when she is cold and detached, that it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's mostly that she's in her mind about something, feeling insecure, inferior about something. And I know because I'm a Libra, you know, and I'm also dealing with an air sign, and so I know that sometimes it just feels like Libra goes cold, but Libra is in their head, and it's hard for us to be in our heart and in our head at the same time. So I feel like that's what's going on with this Queen of Swords here. I also got the Hermit coming out. So the Hermit is a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo energy, or maybe this Queen of Swords is going into hermit mode a lot. You know, maybe you haven't heard from her. You're not really talking to her that much. Or Aquarius, this could be you. You could be the hermit. You could be withdrawing from somebody because maybe somebody is in another relationship and you're just kind of standing by knowing you're the best one that the person should pick, but you have to wait for them to pick you, right? But I don't think you're going to be standing by yourself for very long because I got the Queen of Pentacles here as well. So there's two people that want to love my Aquarius. So the Queen of Pentacles represents earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And just because they're queens, they can be kings too. The cards are androgynous, so never take it as like, oh, well, she said it's a woman. Well, this is a feminine energy. But if you're a man, if you're a woman watching this and you're like, okay, I'm not into women, then know that this could be somebody coming in. This could also be a friend. You know, maybe you're not into women and that's cool, but if you are into women, then this is what you would also expect. So somebody coming in with some nurturing energy, who's a giver, who has her stuff together because she focuses on her money, she's stable on her own, she don't need nobody. So maybe that's what you're struggling with, is like you, because look, what I'm seeing here is two queens and a hermit. Alrighty, so it could be that you're just struggling to make a choice, Aquarius, on who you want to pick. Maybe you're in love with two people, but there's definitely a triangle here, you know. So, well, I don't know if it's you or the person you're dealing with, but there is a love triangle going on. Let's just clarify with the romance angels. I have another little bag. So I get these little bags. I'm going to start selling them. So let's check the romance angels and clarify the who's loving you, baby. Who's loving on my Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know in love for September of 2020? September of 2020. What does Aquarius need to know for September of 2020? I got two. I got three cards. Let's see. Alrighty, so this one came out first, this one came out second, this one came out third. Alright, so the first card we got is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So that's why I said somebody's in hermit mode. Like maybe you were with somebody and now that they see you moving on, they've gone into hermit mode. But you are definitely dealing with a new love coming into your life, Aquarius. And remember I said that with your 7th house energy, Venus going into Leo, it's time for new love. It's so time. And so forgiving and healing, or no, it says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So what did I say? Anything that happened in the past where you felt broke down, losing faith in people, losing faith in situations, let it go. You're supposed to be healing yourself right now, healing your heart. There is some deception here, though. Someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship. So be very discerning when people come into your life because, like I said, it could be a karmic situation. It could be somebody who's coming in just to sabotage you. Like, I feel like I've been feeling like that lately, too, that I don't know who, but if you read the book of Job, you will see that the devil basically was talking to God saying, hey, I'm going to send some people down here and see if your soldier is really as loyal and faithful as you say, right? So people come into our lives for whatever reason just to test and make sure that we are on the right path. And so if somebody comes in wearing a false self mask, you have to be really careful because this is my narcissist card. So it could be you, it could be somebody you're dealing with, Aquarius, but be very careful and discerning with the people that come into your life this month. All right, so I'm going to put my cards back into this cute little bag. Oh, I love it. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Aquarius? I feel like I'm missing a deck, but I'm not. Here we go. All right, we're going to get into the Enchanted Map message by Colette Baron Reed. I know I'm showing you guys this. And Colette Baron Reed, this is one of my favorite decks. I had to replace a lot of my decks, but it's all good. No big deal. No problem. All righty, so here we go, Aquarius. What messages do we need to know for Aquarius for September of 2020? Aquarius, September of 2020. What messages do we need to know for Aquarius? September of 2020. Aquarius. September of 2020. I got one. Let me get two more, please. For Aquarius, September of 2020. Aquarius, there's 2. And one more, please. Aquarius, September of 2020. Aquarius, September. There's 3. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. The first card that fell out is Ghostlands. So Ghostlands is all about being in that place that doesn't really exist yet. Like the place between the past and the future. Like you're in the present, right? But you haven't created the future yet, so you can't live there. And you haven't created the past yet, or you can't go back to the past, right? The past has already been created and it's done and over with. So you can't go back there. So right now, you're just stuck in limbo pretty much, trying to figure out where you want to go. And that goes right along with the Mars retrograde energy, because you can't make it happen in these next 2 months. You're going to have to will it into existence through everything that you can do spiritually. So I feel like that's another reason why you guys got the High Priestess in the first reading, is because you've got to use your spiritual willpower to get to the future. You can't get there in the way that you've been going. All right. And the second card that came out is Stuck in the Mud. Damn. Aquarius. I'm trying to get it without the glare. Okay, so when I come back on it a little bit. So Stuck in the Mud, you see this elephant that's stuck in the mud and he can't move, and there's something on his back. It's a little bird, and the little bird can't help him, but he's stuck in the mud right now. So you could be feeling a little bit stuck right now, especially with all the retrograde planets. So everything is going retrograde, especially, like we said, Uranus. We've got, I want to say, Saturn in retrograde. We've got a lot of planets in retrograde, okay? And I just talked about Mars retrograde. So that's the reason why you're feeling stuck. You can't move. You can't act. You can't willfully make it happen. All right? Not this one. But just because you're stuck in the mud doesn't mean you can't think. You can sit there and think and plan and make a strategy on how you're going to get to your next step. Because the next card is Compass. So compass is all about keeping it due north, right? Anytime that you have a compass, you know that anywhere you go, the compass is trying to get back to due north. So even if you're over here, it wants you to come back north, right? And so it's just saying, do what is in alignment with you. What is in alignment with your heart, your spirit, your mind, your focus on north, and keep heading that way. Even if you feel stuck, even if you don't know where you're going because you're in the ghostlands, just continue to move forward, Aquarius. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you this month, is continue to move forward. Alrighty, and the last message will be from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. And like, these are some of my favorite cards. I did have to let some of my cards go because I recently moved and lost some things. But like I said, things can be replaced. The only thing that can't be replaced is people, right? Because once people go, that's pretty much it. But things can always be replaced. Alrighty, so let's see. Aquarius, what are the final messages for Aquarius for September of 2020? What are the final messages? Sorry, I have to do a little bit of shuffling on these cards because they are a little bit newer. And sometimes they stick together. So Aquarius. Oh, we got 2 that fell out. Let's see. One more. Aquarius. What messages do we need to know for Aquarius? Wow, that's way too many. That was like 10. Aquarius, September of 2020. What messages do we need to know for Aquarius of September? All right, so Aquarius. We got 3 cards. And the first one is number 12, Observe, which this is the Hermit. So we just got the Hermit in the Who Loves You, baby. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. But this is also that time while you're stuck in the mud to observe things and to create things in your mind and to focus on where you want to go due north, right? Focus on where you want to go. Focus on your higher mind. Don't let anybody get you off track, because you have to focus on your thoughts and your feelings, your emotions. Like when you're hung like a hangman, it's like you're not moving, you're inactive, right? And the reason why we're inactive right now is because Mars is inactive. So this is not a good time to start any shit with anybody. Like if somebody starts it with you, this is the best time to just walk away and leave them looking like, woo, 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 because you're gone, all right? because you're thinking about things very deeply. You're seeing things from a different perspective, and it might not be a good time to talk to others. That's why you got the Hermit. Uh-oh, this card just flew out of my hand. Sorry. The Six of Pentacles again, which you had in your first reading. So giving and receiving, you might be receiving a gift. You might be giving somebody a gift. But this is a good time to be in position to receive something good. And it could just be a gift from the universe, like something that you've always wanted to bring that wheel of fortune change on into your life, right? And then the last card you got was love, which this is the Lovers card. So, like I said, this is a Gemini card. So you could have a choice between lovers, right? That Queen of Pentacles or that Queen of Swords. Who do you want? Could be a choice in love. It could be that soulmate love that's coming in. The new person can feel like a soulmate that's coming in. You just want to be discerning with everybody that comes in. Make sure that you push them away, reevaluate them, let them come back, push them away. You know how air signs do. Let's keep it real. All right, because if anybody really, really loves you, they will always come back to you. They will never, ever not come back. All right. So Aquarius, that is what I have for you this month. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing, liking, subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you next month in the October monthlies. Peace and namaste. I love you.